going back to a moment where I thought I could be good at this fitness thing. Yeah, I don't know, I guess making like my first major competitions, and which was completely a surprise to myself and my family and friends. So yeah, I guess like exceeding your expectations and doing better than you thought you could.
I knew I could be great at fitness when I won a local competition in 2021 and then went to a semifinal that year as well and won that as well. Both had some pretty solid dudes in it, and so from there the confidence in myself just took off.
Probably 2015, 2016 when I started doing just like local competitions. I had no idea what I was doing, but I would like show up to these competitions and usually take first place, and I'm like, ooh, I can barely snatch. Like, I don't even know what a snatch is. So I think that was kind of like a perspective for me of like, okay, doing pretty well. And then when I went to Wadapalooza RX division, I think in 2017, and that was like before I went to the games that year and everything, no one knew me, came out and won that, and I was like, okay, I think I'm okay at this fitness thing.
Where do I find the inspiration on the hardest and darkest days? I would say I just always know that better days are on the horizon, so just grind through.
On my darkest days, I find inspiration in just remembering why I'm doing what I'm doing. I think it's super helpful to have people in my life that encourage me, that I can go to when things get tough, and they can provide just immediate feedback and encouragement that I would not necessarily give myself, and they just provide a different lens to see things through, which is always super helpful.
On my hardest and darkest days, where I find inspiration, well, first of all, I'm gonna tell you, the last 2 to 3 years, I've had probably more dark days than light days. And so I think what I've kind of drawn back on is that I truly love doing this. I have a lot of fun. It brings me a lot of joy when I can express myself, not only on the competition floor, but also in the gym training and just like be free. But not every day is gonna look like that. Even when you're like feeling good, not every day is gonna look like that. But I think I draw inspiration from those moments and those days and sometimes those weeks where like I can be super free because it just allows me to express myself as a human. So I kind of draw back to that.
I find inspiration on the hardest and darkest days of training through, yeah, just knowing that like the work needs to be done. Like not every day is gonna be fun, not every day is gonna be feel good, not every day you're gonna have PBs, there's gonna be some hard days, but yeah, like that's just part of it, and you have to expect that, and you have to be able to move through and push through that, because yeah, they're the important days, the days where you don't want to be there but you get the work done and you still give your best effort. They're the important days, that's where the magic happens. You get $20,000 and you have to spend it in one day. I'd probably just go on a sporadic trip somewhere, just rock up to the airport, pick a destination and go. I feel like you'd probably be able to spend it pretty easy doing that. But I guess all in one day, maybe not actually. I was just thinking about a holiday. I'd probably then, yeah, something with animals, like an animal shelter or animal sanctuary. I feel like, yeah, help out people doing good deeds in the world with animals.
If I had to spend $20,000 in a day, I'm probably spending it all on rogue gym equipment.
That $20,000 is going straight to the bulldog rescue groups that I follow and I donate all the time to. That's literally what all the money would go to. I'm not materialistic. You know, I love good food, but at the end of the day, like, I love bulldogs so much, I love animals so much that I would probably give all my money if I could, if I didn't need to live off of everything in LA, to bulldogs.
I would buy myself new golf clubs with $20,000 if I had to spend them right away.
The past 5 years, the biggest challenge I've faced in the context of this career has been not taking myself too seriously. I feel like I can make this sport an identity, and it's not my identity. And realizing that I have bigger purpose outside of fitness has been a challenge, believe it or not.
Not achieving my goal for a few years there, and just being able to stick with it, keep trying, keep pushing, keep giving my best effort, and not give up or give in. There's definitely some tough times there, but yeah, pushed through, came out the other side, and had an awesome year competitively last year.
The biggest challenge that I've been facing currently and the last 5 years is no surprise to anybody, but my back. It's been something that at times where I feel like I'm just at a loss, where I'm like, my career's over, I keep staying in pain, why do I keep doing this to myself? But I continue to remind myself that I have a lot of gifts in this arena, and I want to continue to use them and serve and impact other people. And the only way to do that is to not give up and to not throw in the towel. And it may not be what I think it's going to look like, but it's going to be something super beautiful if I don't just put my hands up in the air and say I quit. And so that's been the biggest challenge, is not only a physical thing, because I've had this issue since I was 12, but there's such an emotional and a psychological part to it. And so the challenge for me has been working on that, taking ownership of that, and healing the emotional part, the emotional trauma, all the stuff that I've been stuffing down for 31 years of life.
3 wishes. 1 must be fitness related.
To not be in pain with my back, that would be great. I think that would be the biggest thing, because if I'm not in pain, then I can excel on the floor. It's not the problem. My fitness is not the problem. It's this problem. This is the problem.
Win the World Fitness Project.
My wish for being fitness related would be to be able to just keep doing this, and keep training full time, keep bettering myself, keep getting better, keep pushing.
Family and friends. I would say just, continue to have what I have right now, which is I have amazing advocates, I have amazing friendships, I have an amazing husband and an amazing relationship with him. And so, my wish is for that sustainability throughout my entire life.
For my family and friends, just keeping everyone safe and healthy. I know that's probably cliche, but what more can you want, really?
Just to have a healthy family and good friends.
And then 1 wish for fun. For fun, I want to own property so I can get lots of animals and grow lots of veggies and stuff like that. So maybe just to have my own cool property one day.
At some point in my life, get to 0 handicap in golf.
Funsies. I think for funsies, I think my wish would, Randy would hate this, but I really want a dog sanctuary. It can be like an animal sanctuary, but just for her animals, or, animals that are messed up. I really love animals, and so I hope I can do that one day, is have a sanctuary of animals that I get to take care of forever and ever and always.
If I could program 1 non-fitness event for World Fitness Project, it would be Call of Duty. As embarrassing as that sounds. I can't choose sports because that is technically fitness, so I'm going with video games. They don't stand a chance.
If I could program one thing that's non-fitness related for WFP, man, okay, let's think Texas, okay? Texas elementary school. Tax testing is what it was called. And every year with tax testing, you had to write an essay. And I loved it. I loved every second of it because I could just write and write and write. And so let's do tax testing. I know they call it different in different states, but that's what I called it in Texas. Tax testing, essay writing. Let's do it. People would hate that.
Something I would tell someone who is considering signing up for WFP, fucking do it. Go for it. Got nothing to lose. Test your fitness, test yourself, and then yeah, you might be able to be at a WFP event competing alongside all these athletes. So it'll be an amazing experience.